Hello, everybody. This is Bernie Strom, and welcome to my YouTube channel for Field of Dreams Baseball. We are about to begin season 5. Actually, we've begun season 5. We are on April 11th. We began the playing of the season yesterday. Steve Tate, MV, did some games, and last night Michael Silva did some games, and today I'm going to try to put a week away in the books so we can finish April on schedule on this coming Wednesday. So anyway, welcome to you. We have for those people in the league, they've known that we have had a shifting of the divisions. We've had a realignment. And so this is no longer the 4 divisions that we have seen in the past. We have 6 divisions of 4 teams each. Moneyball, Around the Horn, Sandlot in one league, the Naturals, Benchwarmers, and Rain Delay in the other. In the Moneyball division, T-ville leads Chico's by half a game. Around the Horn, St. Louis leads Florence by a half. And in the Sandlot division, Lancaster's off to a 9-1 9-1 season in their first 10 games, and are 5 games ahead of Washington. Amazing leads with an 8-2 record, the second best in the league in the Naturals, 3.5 ahead of Cleveland. Vegas 1 game up on Hadley Lake in the Benchwarmers division, and in the rain-delayed division, Edmonton 5-3, tied with San Francisco at 6-4. Aaron Reed checks in. MV's here. David Lando, MWN 58, Mark, who I always forget your name. It takes me a minute. I am sorry, Mark, but welcome in. You'll have to forgive me at my age. I'm surprised I don't forget more things. Anyway, let's go and see what we have to play today. April 11th, there's a full slate of games or thereabouts. And as I glance over the schedule, I think we are going to play Philadelphia at Hadley Lake. I'll get to take a look at my immediate competition here on the 11th. So let's auto play until then, and we will play the Philly Hadley Lake game. St. Louis at Florence. St. Louis loses to Florence 3-2. Nolan over Matheson, Boudreau, home run number 1. Hagerstown at Beantown, and Beantown defeats Hagerstown 10-8. Vaughn over McDaniel. Freeman, home run and 3 RBIs. My Vegas team at Maplewood. Vegas loses to Maplewood 3-2 in 12 innings. Caps over Robertson. Reigns, a couple of stolen bases in that game to no avail. Lehigh at Chicago. Lehigh wins 4-3. Foster over Downing. Mays, home run number 4. He's off to a hot start. San Francisco at St. Pete. 5-3 San Francisco winner. Grove over Cueto. Speaker. A couple of doubles. 2 RBIs, went 4 for 5. Edmonton at Manchester. And Manchester's 7-2 winners. Wilhelm over Hunter. Mattingly went 4 for 4 with a double for Edmonton. And I'm going to stop. I posted a trivia question yesterday on Discord, and the answer is Wilhelm, and it's an interesting bit of trivia. Hoyt Wilhelm hit a home run his first time at bat in the major leagues, then proceeded to play for 21 consecutive years in Major League Baseball, culminating in his election to the Hall of Fame. But in those 21 years, he never hit another home run. He's the only player to ever hit a home run his first time at bat and play so long without having a second. Here we go, Philly at Hadley Lake. Let's go down to the field. As we hit the lineups, Jimmy Key will face Eddie Plank. Welcome to Turner Field for tonight's game between Philadelphia and Hadley Lake. Jimmy Key starts for Philly. He's made one start on the year. He's 1-0 with an ERA of 0. His first start against Hadley Lake, he'll be opposed by Eddie Plank. He's made two starts on the year. He's 0-2 with an ERA of 5.40. His first start against Philadelphia at 72 degrees. Light 2-mile-an-hour wind speed, and it's in from right field, should have no effect in the game. The pitch by Plank, and he strikes out the first batter. Worth up now. The rest of the Philly lineup, Kyler, the DH, batting first. Worth in center field, batting second. Trainer at third, batting third. Utley at second, hitting cleanup. Jackson in right. Fifth, Oliver at first. Sixth, Ruiz catching seventh. Rollins at short, batting eighth. Rudy in left field, batting ninth. Holiday, Williams, Rasmus in the outfield for Hadley Lake. Jones, Keene, Frank White, and Hodges in the infield. York catching, Plank pitching. And here's the pitch to Worth. That ball's hit down the left field line. Worth heading for two and slides in with a double. Plank checks the runner. Fly to center field. Williams puts it away for the out. Two down, runner on second. Utley steps in. Ball gets away from York. Down to third goes Worth. Wild pitch charge to Plank by the official scorer. Plank delivers. Utley walks. Reggie Jackson stepping in now. Runners on first and third. Two away. 1-1 pitch. Fly ball to right. Rasmus. Routine fly ball ends the inning. We go to the bottom of the first. Philadelphia nothing. Hammers coming to bat. Lineup for Hadley Lake: Williams in center field batting first, Harvey Keene at short batting second, Holiday in left batting third, York catching, hitting cleanup, Hodges at first, hitting fifth, Jones at third, hitting sixth, Camilli the DH, seventh, White at second base, Rasmus hitting ninth in right field. Jimmy Key delivers, and he walks him. Runner on first. Williams is a threat to steal. Harvey Keene steps in. Throw to first. Williams gets back safely. The 1-0 pitch. Grounded a Trainer. Going to throw to second for one. That's it. They won't get Keene. He's too fast. One down. Harvey Keene at first base on the fielder's choice. Matt Holiday. Keene's 2-2 delivery is hit into center field for a base hit. Keene going to third, and just like Philly, bottom half of the inning, Hadley Lake has runners on first and third. Rudy York coming to the plate, hitting from the right side. Jimmy Key checks the runners. The 1-1. And there is a single in the right field, and we have the first run of the game as Holiday holds at second. Hadley Lake leading 1-0. Gil Hodges, Hall of Fame first baseman, steps in. One-run Hadley Lake lead, runners on first and second. One away with the 1-2 delivery, flies a pop-up into shallow center field. Rollins back on the grass. Has it was called an infield fly by the umpire. And Chipper Jones now stepping in. Two away, runners on first and second. The 1-1. Fly ball deep into left field, and Rudy's just going to watch this one sail into the stands as Chipper Jones hits his first home run of the year. knocking in 3 runs. It is a 4-0 Hadley Lake lead here in the first inning. Jimmy Key does not quite have it today. He's allowed 3 hits, 4 runs, and he will face Dolph Camilli. The 1-2 pitch. Fly to right. Jackson backing up against the fence, puts it away for the out. We head to the top of the second, 4-0 Hadley Lake. Plank to face Oliver Ruiz and Rollins. The 2-1 pitch pops it up. White has it, 1 down. Carlos Ruiz is on a 8-game hitting streak here in the beginning of the season. Here's the 1-2 pitch. There's a base hit. It's now a 9-game hitting streak. Ruiz at first. Jimmy Rollins stepping in. Plank a lefty. Rollins a righty. Ruiz not a threat to steal. The 1-2 pitch to Rollins grounded to Chipper Jones. Only play is to first as Ruiz goes into second with 2 away, runner in scoring position, and Joe Rudy. Plank glances back at Ruiz. The pitch, grounded to Hodges, going to take it himself to the bag. Hadley Lake gets out of the slight jam as we head to the bottom of the second, 4-0 Hadley Lake. We're going to finish a week during this broadcast. We're going to do 2 games. We'll pick one from the end of the week. Bottom of the second, White, Rasmussen, Williams. Will Toole spent most of the spring training time trying to trade Frank White. Key's pitch, 2-1. Hits it to first. Key covering for the out. Colby Rasmus hitting from the left-hand side. Key, a left-hand pitcher. Here's the 0-2. And another grounder to first. Oliver this time takes it to the bag himself for the out. 2 quick outs. Bernie Williams steps in. 3-1 pitch, and Williams walks, I believe, for the second time today. Williams at first. Harvey Keene, who has been traded to Vegas, will be playing the month of April for Hadley Lake before packing his bags. The pitch, Keene hits a fly ball center field, Worth under it. Quick inning as we go to the top of the third, 4-0 Hadley Lake. Big Clue checks in. Nice crowd here on a Sunday evening, competing with 60 Minutes on the East Coast. Kiki Kyler stepping in. Plank gets the sign. 0-2 pitch. Second strikeout for Plank. Will now face Jason Worth. 3-0 pitch. He walks him. Second walk. 2 strikeouts, 2 walks for Plank. Trainer comes to bat with the steal threat Worth on first. Plank delivers. Base hit in the left field. Worth is going all the way around the third. The throw's in there, but not in time, and with 1 away. Philadelphia has a threat for Chase Utley. Utley hitting 300 in this young season. 1 out. Trainer at first. Worth at third. Plank gets the sign. The 0-1 pitch. Ground ball to White at second. Keene for 1. Back to Hodges for a 4-6-3 double play to end the inning. We head to the bottom of the third. Hadley Lake still leading 4-0. Okay, Jimmy Key now to face Holiday, York, and Hodges for Hadley Lake. Key delivers the 1-1. Grounded short. Rollins to Oliver for the out. one down. Philadelphia, Hadley Lake, and Vegas all have an equal shot at winning this division. No matter how many times I ran it, a different team won it all the time. And so you're not going to get any predictions from me. My Vegas team could be first, second, or third. None of those finishes will surprise me. Key, the 1-1 pitch to York. That ball's all the way to the wall. York's going to end up at second with a double. And Hadley Lake has a runner in scoring position with only one out for the Hall of Famer, Gil Hodges. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Hodges hits a grounder to Rollins. To Oliver for the out. York waits until Rollins releases the ball, heads for third, and he goes in there uncontested. And with two away, York 90 feet away, and Chipper Jones goes down as Key gets a strikeout. We head to the top of the fourth, 4-0. Plank to face Jackson, Oliver, and Ruiz. The 0-2 pitch. Someone's injured. Let's see who it is. It is Reggie Jackson. He out for the game. Must have pulled the muscle when he swung that mighty swing for that strikeout. Plank delivers to Oliver. Grounded to White. Hodges steps on the bag. Two away. Carlos Ruiz, 1 for 1 today. The 0-1 pitch. Ground ball into right field. Base hit. Rasmus charges it, gets it in, and Ruiz is on first with his second hit of the game as Plank now will face Jimmy Rollins, who is 0 for 1. Here's the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out. The inning is over as we head to the bottom of the fourth. You got it. 4-0. Hadley Lake. Key to face Camille White and Rasmus. In right field is, well, before I put someone in right field, let me go up here and let the computer do it. Heilman is in right field. We'll leave the computer on there. That's fine with me. Here we go. Key to face Camille. Camille goes down to first on a walk. You know, I better take that off in case that causes something to happen that I don't want to happen. You never know with this game. Okay, Camille at first, not a threat to steal. Frank White. Here's the 1-1. Fly ball to right field. Heilman in there for the injured Jackson, puts it away for the out. One away. Camille still on first for Colby Rasmus, 0 for 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fly ball in the right. It's going to make it into the stands. Foul. The pitch to Rasmus. And he goes down swinging. 2 away now. Camille's still at first. Bernie Williams up. The 0-1 delivery. Foul ball. Jimmy Key getting the sign. Stares in. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to Rollins. Flips to Utley for the out. We head to the top of the fifth. Still 4-0. Hadley Lake. Plank will face the bottom of the order for Philadelphia, Rudy, followed by Kyler and Worth. The 0-1 pitch by Plank. Ground ball right back to the mound to Hodges for the out, 1 down. Kyler 0 for 2 today. He's now 0 for 3 as Jason Worth steps in, who's 1 for 1 with a double. 1-0 pitch, fly ball deep in the left field. Holiday puts it away in the corner for the out. We head to the bottom of the 5th. We're halfway through. 4 runs, 4 hits, no errors for Hadley Lake. No runs, 4 hits, no errors for Philly. Key now to face Harvey Keene. Holiday and York. Keene 0 for 2. Key delivers. Ground ball, great play by Utley. 1 down. 1 for 2 Holiday. The 2-1 delivery by Key. Fly ball deep in the left field. Rudy is going to get it off the wall as Holiday is going to make it all the way around to third for his first triple of the season. Holiday triples to left. 1 down. A runner on third. 2 for 2. Rudy York is so far today, the catcher. Key's 3-1 delivery, grounded to Rollins. He's going to get York. The run is going to score. It's now 5-0. Here we go. 2 away. Now nobody on for Jimmy Key as Hodges, who's 0 for 2. Strikes out. He's now 0 for 3. We head to the top of the 6th. 5-0 Hadley Lake. Steve Tara comes by. Hi, Steve. Nice to see you come in to our small little Field of Dreams group here. Nice to have you. Plank will face Trainer, Utley, and Heilman. Plank's 1-0 delivery. Ground ball to Hodges. Going to take it to the bag himself. For the out, Plank will now face Utley, who's 0 for 1. The 2-0 delivery, ground ball. Keene scoops it up, throws to first. 2 quick outs, and Harry Heilman, as I noted by Midlife Crisis, said Heilman with 4 question marks. I don't know why they put him in, but that was a computer's choice, and that's who they picked. Plank to face Heilman. Maybe he'll get a hit here and make the computer look smart. There it is, base hit to left. Computer is pretty smart from time to time. Heilman at first with Al Oliver stepping in, who's 0 for 2. 2 outs, runner on first. Plank glances over at the runner. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Fly ball deep in the right field. Rasmus is going to put it away in front of the track to end the inning as we go to the bottom of the 6th. Score is 5-0 Hadley Lake. Jimmy Key appears fine as the computer sends us a message. He will face batters 6, 7, and 8, Jones, Camilli, and White. The 1-0 pitch, ground ball right back to the mound. Chipper Jones thrown out. Jimmy Key had a rough start, allowed 4 runs in that first inning, but since then has pitched a very good game. Camilli up. The delivery, and he goes down. 4th strikeout for Jimmy Key and Frank White, who's 0 for 2. Hits it in the center field. Worth puts it away for the out. Ends the 6th inning. We head to the top of the 7th, 5-0. Hadley Lake. Eddie Plank's thrown 77 pitches today. Well short of his estimated pitch count allowable of 150. So unless there are some runs scored, you're going to see Plank pitch a complete game. Ruiz, 371 on the season, having a good year so far, 2 for 2 today. Here's the 3-1 pitch, fly ball, base hit into right field. That was a line drive. Williams made a poor play on that. That's Carlos Ruiz's third hit of the day, as Philadelphia tries to mount a rally here in the final 3 innings. Jimmy Rollins 0 for 2. Ground ball to Jones. He's going to throw to second for 1. That's all they're going to get. Wasn't hit hard enough, as Rollins is safe at first on the fielder's choice for Joe Rudy, who's 0 for 2 on the season. Rollins, a big threat to steal. Plank glances over at him. Here's the 1-0 delivery. Rudy hits a fly ball center field. Williams has it for the out. Rollins still at first. Kyler, who's had 3 strikeouts today, had a hard time with Plank. Let's see how he does now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And there's number 4. We head to the bottom of the 7th, 5-0 Hadley Lake. Midlife says he just wondered because he doesn't think Heilman's number 2 in his depth chart. Well, I'll guarantee you he isn't, because one of the most frustrating things about this program is no matter who you put on the depth chart, somehow the computer finds a reason to put in somebody else. Now, I'd have to look at your manager file to find out what that is, but the manager file in Action PC Baseball is so complicated with so many conflicting instructions depending on what area of the computer manager file you're in, that it's very easy to give this machine contradictory instructions. And when you do that, the computer does just what it wants to do. Okay, bottom of the 7th, number 9 hit Erasmus. Due up, followed by the top of the order, Williams and Keene. Hopefully Heilman will play well for you and it will not be a problem. Raleigh Fingers coming in to pitch, replacing Jimmy Key. Fingers, an old-time reliever, comes in the 7th inning and will get a save pitching 7, 8, and 9. Can you imagine them doing that these days? The pitch, base hit in the right field. Rasmus is on. Hit number 6 for Hadley Lake. Both teams with 6 hits. However, Hadley Lake has 5 runs. Bernie Williams, 0 for 1 today. Fingers with the 0-2. Grounded to Rollins across the diamond to Oliver. Rasmus goes in the second on the fielder's choice. Rasmus at second. Harvey Keene due up. Keene's 0 for 3 today. 1 out. Fingers with the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball to Trainer. He's going to throw across the diamond to get Keene. Rasmus is going to hold. And that brings up Matt Holliday, who is 2 for 3 today. 1-2 pitch. No, Rollins makes a great play. Oliver steps on the bag. The inning is over. That looked like it was headed into left field. As we head to the top of the 8th, 5-0 Hadley Lake. Numbers hitters 2, 3, and 4, Worth, Trainer, and Utley to face. Eddie Plank. The 1-2. Fly ball to center field. Williams backing up. Puts it away in front of the track. Trainer 1 for 3. Plank delivers. Grounded to Keene. Great play by Harvey Keene. He throws over to Hodges for the out. Great play number 1 for Harvey Keene. And Eddie Plank to pitch to the left-hander. Chase Utley is 0 for 2. That ball's gone. Not even time to call it. Utley with home run number, let's see what number it is. Home run number 1 went 366 feet and went out in about a second. It is now 5-1. Philly has broken through. Let's see what Heilman can do against Plank. Fly ball to right. This one is going to be into the stands for back-to-back home runs and midlife. Now you know why Heilman was put in the game. Home run number 1, and it is 5-2 with back-to-back home runs off of Plank. Well, only 2 runs scored. I doubt Plank's coming out. He's now facing Oliver. Al is 0 for 3. The delivery. Fly ball in the right field. Rasmus is going to play this one off the wall, and they are hammering Eddie Plank. It is the 4th double of the season for Al Oliver, and Philly comes roaring back against Eddie Plank. Ruiz, who has had 3 hits today, could possibly be the worst person Plank could face. The 3-2 pitch, ground ball up the middle. White backhands it to Hodges for the out, and Plank gets out of the inning. However, there were 2 runs on 3 hits, back-to-back home runs. It is now 5-2 Adley Lake. Fingers will face York, Hodges, and Jones here in the bottom of the 8th inning. The pitch to York. That went out of here pretty fast. I didn't even have to call it. Home run number 3 of the year for York, and he has got one of those runs back that Philly scored in the top of the inning. Fingers looking down at that new ball, talking to himself here as he's going to deliver to Gil Hodges. The 2-2 pitch, he struck him out. Chipper Jones. Jones 1 for 3. The pitch. Pops it up. Utley calls for it, puts it away. 2 down for Dolph Camilli, who is 0 for 2. Fingers delivers. Base hit in the right field. Heilman up with it in Utley quickly. And Hadley Lake has a runner on first. Frank White up. White 0 for 3 on the day. The 1-1 delivery, ground ball up the middle. A great play by Rollins, and he is out at first. We head to the top of the 9th. That was a Chase Utley play. 6-2 score, and here we go. Plank trying to get a victory here. Will face Rollins, who just made that great play. Rudy, number 9 hitter, and then the top of the Philadelphia order. Lance Parrish is coming in to catch. Amos Otis is playing center field. Here we go. Plank's delivery. Frank White up with it to Hodges for the out, 1 down. Joe Rudy. 0-1 delivery. Fly ball center field. Otis backing up. Just into the game. Gets a put out. Philadelphia down to their last out. Kyler 0 for 4. Plank delivers. Struck him out. The game is over. Hadley Lake, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. Philadelphia, 2 runs, 9 hits, and no errors. Let's go to the box score. Philadelphia, 2 for 2. Heilman, who came in as a replacement for Jackson. Computer must have compared something to want to put him into the game. 3 for 4, Ruiz. The hitting stars of the game for Philadelphia. For Hadley Lake, Hadley Lake had those back-to-back home runs by Holiday. It was who did it? Jones and Hodges? Who did those back-to-back home runs? I've forgotten already, but I'm going to look them up. Jones and York had the back-to-back home runs. Pitching, Key went 6 innings, 5 hits, 5 runs, all earned. 4 strikeouts, 3 walks. He is now 1-1 on the season. When Eddie Plank, 1-2, pitched a complete game, 9 hits, 2 runs. Both of them earned, both of them home runs, and they were back-to-back. He threw 132 pitches. There we go. Let's go on to the rest of the day. Whoops, we don't want to show that. We obviously are closing something here. Bear with me as I load the game back up, as I hit the wrong button. There we go. The rest of the day is right here. Cleveland at Amazing with an 8-2 record. Now 9-2 as they shut out Cleveland. Lemon over Walsh. Crawford, who I traded to Amazing, I may regret that, went 3 for 4 with 3 RBIs and a triple. Lancaster 9-1 on the season is now 9-2 as Washington beats them 8-5. Rush over Chandler. Seymour, 3 RBIs and a triple. And Crystal Lake at D-Gens to end the day. Crystal Lake hammers D-Gens 10-0. Verlander over Lolich. We go to the 12th. And I'm going to do something a little different. We're going to pay through the 12th, and I'll just read them after they're done. As we watch the scores pop up, Crystal Lake loses to Lancaster 6-2. Russell over Gibson. Kravitz home run number 7. Beantown 5-4 winners over Hagerstown. Garcia over Klein. Fielder, that is Prince Fielder, that is home run number 4. D-Gens 8-1 over Washington. Joss over Ellis. Euclid went 3 for 4 with a double. Chicago defeats Lehigh. Chicago gets their second win. Lehigh off to a slow start. They're now 4-6. Chicago wins 3-2. Law, who I traded to Chicago, over Luke. Mertes home run number 3. St. Louis defeats Florence. Kershaw over Reynolds. San Francisco over Edmonton 8-0. Clemens over Bauer. Willie Mays. No, that's May. That's not Willie Mays. Willie Mays is on Lehigh. May went 2 for 3, 2 runs batted in. Manchester 7-4 over St. Pete. Harvey over Romero. Koff went 3 for 3. Vegas gets hammered by Maplewood 13-5. Dirker over Robinson. Hudson went 3 for 6 with 2 RBIs for Maplewood. T-ville 4-1 over Chico's. Taylor over Moore. Ruth hit home run number 1. That is Babe Ruth. Philly defeats Hadley Lake 1-0. Rogers over Ruffing. York went 2 for 4. Long Island over Brooklyn 5-1. Carlton over Sutton. Gritch hit a home run, number 1. And Amazing goes 10-2. Schilling over Pena. Francona home run number 2. We go to the 13th. As we glance down at the standings, Lancaster 5 games over Washington. St. Louis a half a game over Florence. T-ville and Beantown tied. San Francisco and over a game over Manchester. Hadley Lake and Vegas tied at 6-5. Philly a half game out, and you're going to see that all year. They'll be that close. Amazing with a 5-game lead over Long Island. As we are going to sim the 13th. T-ville over Chico's 3-2. Leonard over Thornton. Beantown 7-6 over Hagerstown. Matthews home run number 1. Edmonton squeezes by San Francisco 5-4. Bonham over Lanier. Home run number 2 for Carter. Lehigh defeats Chicago 2-0. Brown over Greinke. There's Willie Mays, 2 for 2. Manchester 17-5 over St. Pete. Home run for Smokey Burgess, number 2. Maplewood squeaks by Vegas, 4-3. Caps over Shaw. Hadley Lake 5-1 over Philadelphia. Hadley Lake takes over the lead in that division. Kluber over Sale. York home run number 4. Brooklyn 4-2 over Long Island. Perry over Sabathia. Amazing 7 over Cleveland, 11-2. The best record in the league for amazing. Ramirez over White, Lawler, home run number 1. Crystal Lake defeats Lancaster, Morris over Blyleven. D-Gens defeats Washington 6-0. Fella over Waddell, and St. Louis over Florence 8-3. Matheson over Lee. We go to the 14th. I think the game I want to play is on the 15th, but we'll find out here shortly. Yeah, that's correct. Let's play through the 14th. After a further review, ask the question, the players drafted in this league, is it from their best year or are they stats based on their career year? Well, it's neither one. We draft teams. For example, we'll pick 3 years, 1916, 1935, and 1999, randomly, let's just say. And the 24 owners in this league, in the first season, we drafted from a random order. But after the first, we drafted from how we finished in the league. We drafted a team like the 1999 Red Sox or the 1917 Yankees. And we get to draft 2 teams every season. And from those 2 teams, we pick 30 players that go on the roster. We have no reserves, so we have 30-man rosters to make up for injuries during the season. Then, at the end of the season, we're allowed to protect 15 of those 30. We have to drop 15 players from our roster. So we cannot, if we build a pennant-winning team, there's no way to keep them. You can only keep 15 players. Most people keep 1 player for each position and 5 pitchers and a DH or 6 pitchers, something like that. And then we draft 2 out of 3, and most recently 2 out of 4. We'll pick 4 seasons at random. We'll pick 2 more teams. We'll take 15 players from those 2 teams, build a new one, start all over again, play the season. We play 1 month of the season in a week. So we'll finish a season in 6 weeks. And then it takes about a week to play the playoffs and a couple of weeks to draft a new team. And we started this in about January, and it's August, and this is our 5th season. It's been a lot of fun. It's actually addicting to the point where I'm having a hard time keeping up with personal projects and anything else I want to do. And that's what we do. So let's go over the 14th. St. Louis defeats Florence 6-1. I hope that answered your question. McGinnity over Rijo. T-ville defeats Chico's 8-4. Peters over Putz. Ruth with another home run. 15-8. Shellacking Beantown over Hagerstown. Deneen over Spawn. Freeman home run number 2. Hadley Lake defeats Philly 5-4. Burdette, who I traded to Hadley Lake. I guess I should stop trading these guys that are winning. Burdette now 3-0 over Blue. Rudy hit home run number 1. Chicago shuts out Lehigh 1-0. Musino over Johnson. Koufax with a save. You won't see that very often. San Francisco 9-1 over Edmonton. Steve over Lever, home run number 2 for Derek Jeter. Manchester pounds St. Pete 10-0. Hahn over Pizarro. Musial home run number 4. Vegas squeaks by Maplewood. Roberts over Polano. Joe DiMaggio home run number 3. He went 4 for 4. Brooklyn 4-1 over Long Island. Kovaleski over Palmer. The Sensei's home run number 1. Amazing finally loses again. Cleveland defeats them 4-2. Dobson over Ramirez. McCutcheon home run number 2. Lancaster back on the winning side. 12-6 win over Crystal Lake. Ditmar over Wainwright. And Carey hits his 5th home run of the season. And to end the day, D-Gens over Washington 2-1. Chapman over Marichal. Crawford home run number 4. And we head to the 15th where, nope, we're not going to, it's the 16th, the game I want to play. So let's just hit it and then we'll check the standings and go to the next game. Here we go. Beantown over Lancaster 6-4. Hernandez over Duran. Felsch home run number 4. Amazing back to the winning side of the ledger, 4-3. They're now 12-3. Bergmeyer over Wood. Wilson saved number one. Washington pounds Chico 16-5. Browse over Seaver. Seymour home run number 3. And Brooklyn defeats St. Pete 9-3. At Nelly over Cecil. Lombardi home run number 2. As we go down to the standings, Lancaster 4.5 ahead of Degens. St. Louis 2.5 ahead of Florence. Beantown a half a game over T-ville. Manchester half a game over San Francisco. Hadley Lake a game ahead of Vegas. And Amazing 4.5 ahead of Brooklyn. I believe that the next game is here on the 16th. We will end this week's Sims on the 17th. I will zip the file up, post it on our spot where we post them as my brain goes blank. I will post the file, and hopefully another broadcaster will pick it up and do another week tomorrow. Okay, I think that I am going to, unfortunately for the other league, I'm going to stay in my league. I want to see this amazing team that I think is just amazing. So we're going to do San Francisco at Amazing. So let's hit the auto button and do the first 2 games. Hadley Lake at Cleveland. Hadley Lake, a winner again. Plank, a winner. Walsh, the loser. St. Pete at Brooklyn. St. Pete defeats Brooklyn 8-6. Cueto over Bunning. Konerko home run number 5. And we're going to go to Amazing to watch San Francisco play Amazing. As we're going to see Lefty Grove. He'll be facing Bob Lemon. It's going to be a great game. Welcome to Veterans Stadium for today's game between San Francisco and Amazing. Amazing has won 8 of the last 10. Lefty Grove gets the start for San Francisco. He's made 3 starts on the year. Is 2-0 with an ERA of 4.38. His first start against Amazing, he'll be opposed by Bob Lemon. He's made 3 starts on the year. Is 3-0 with an ERA of 0.67. His first start against San Francisco, it's 56 degrees, wind speed 7 miles an hour. It's out to right center field. Lemon, who's had quite a Hall of Fame career, this is his first year in the league. I traded him to Amazing, and I think I may regret it when the season's over, but here we go. In the field for the Kitsunes, Crawford in left, McCutcheon in center, Berkman in right, Schmidt, Ripken, Sanchez, and Mize in the infield, left to right, Sherm Lawler catching, Lemon pitching. Lineup for San Francisco, Speaker, Jeter, Williams, Allen, Yelich, Rodriguez, Carter, Vaughn, and Cano. Sounds like the Hall of Fame. The pitch, Sanchez to Mize, 1 down as Speaker's thrown out. Derek Jeter steps in. Lemon delivers. Pops it up behind the plate. Sherm Lawler puts it away for the out. 2 quick outs as Lemon faces Ted Williams. And there's another pop-up. Mize puts it away. 3 up, 3 down. Lemon handled them. Now we get to see Lefty Grove. I don't know how many runs are going to be scored today, but I don't think there's going to be too many. Sanchez, Crawford, and Ripken. That's probably the kiss of death, huh? Grove delivers. Well, there you go. Freddie Sanchez leads off with a home run. It never fails. You say there's not going to be any runs, and they start hitting home runs. So funny. 1-0, Kitsunes. Crawford, I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to play. He struck him out. See, I should have done that Sorry about that, San Francisco. Ripken steps in. Lefty Grove delivers. Base hit in the left. Williams up with it. Runner on first. Ripken not much of a steal threat as Mike Schmidt steps in. Grove delivers. Strikes him out. 2 down as McCutcheon comes to the plate. Grove delivers. Ground ball. Jeter to Vaughn. We head to the top of the second. Amazing 1. San Francisco, nothing. Lemon to face. Dick Allen, we've all anxiously awaited his arrival in the league, and here he is, Yelich and Rodriguez. Lemon delivers. He walks him. Everybody but Lemon was anxiously awaiting Allen's arrival. Yelich up. Lemon's 2-0 pitch. Base hit in the right field. Allen is going to round second, going to go to third. The throw by Berkman. He's going to be safe. He's going to be an error on the play. Yelich is going to go, and that's an error on Lance Berkman. Runners score. The game is tied as the ball got away from the third baseman. Yelich goes to third. And just like that, we're all tied at 1. Lemon to face. Alex Rodriguez, runner on third. Strikes him out. 1 down. Runner still on third, less than 2 outs. Carter up. Double play now in effect. Mo Vaughn stepping in to face Bob Lemon. Runners on first and third. The 1-2 delivery. Vaughn goes down swinging. Robinson Cano now to the plate. The pitch. Fly ball to right. Berkman looking up. That ball's off the wall. That should score both runs. Cano glides into second base, standing his 5th double of the year. And San Francisco takes a 3-1 lead here in the top of the second. Well, so much for the pitchers duel I was talking about, huh? Tris Speaker, top of the order. Fly to left. Crawford puts it away for the out. Inning is over. We head to the bottom of the second in anything but a pitcher's duel. It's 3-1. Lefty Grove will face Berkman, who committed that error, led the run to score. Mize and Baylor. The 3-2 delivery walks him. Berkman on first. First walk of the game for Lefty Grove, who will face Johnny Mize. He delivers an 0-2 pitch. Grounded to Cano's, going to flip it to Jeter for 1, over to Vaughn. 4-6-3 double play, 2 quick outs. And Don Baylor stepping in with a home run, 8 RBIs. Grove with the 0-1. Fly ball to center. Speaker puts it away. End of 2, 3-1 San Francisco. Jeter, Williams, and Dick Allen. Lemon delivers. That ball's into the corner. Jeter's going to round first, head for 2. He's going to get there standing, and it is his 6th double of the year. Ted Williams, my favorite player, stepping into the batter's box. Williams this season hitting 167. Not quite his usual self. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Grounded to Mize. Jeter going to go to third. Mize going to take it himself to the bag. Runner on third, less than 2 outs. Dick Allen stepping in. Allen hitting 212. A little short in the average department. 4 home runs, though. He goes down swinging. 3rd strikeout of the game for Lemon, who's going to face Yelich. Fly deep in the right field. Berkman puts it away for the out. We head to the bottom of the 3rd, 3-1 San Francisco. Sherm Lawler, the number 9 hitter for Amazing, followed by home run hitter Sanchez and Crawford. batting third in the inning. Grove delivers, grounded to Jeter. 1 away. Sanchez surprised everybody, including myself, with a leadoff home run. Hits this one a Cano. He's going to be out, 2 up, 2 down. And Carl Crawford, who's hitting .371, will face Grove, and he's going to be hitting higher than .371 as he singles to center field. He's hitting .381 now. Crawford on first. Threat to steal for Cal Ripken Jr. Ripken having a good season, .327, 3 home runs, 11 RBIs. Grove trying to keep Crawford a little close. The pitch, fly ball, going to make it to the stands. Here's the 0-2 delivery. Line drive all the way to the wall. Crawford's going to score easily. Ripken in the second with his 7th double of the year. It is now 3-2. Grove to face Mike Schmidt. Schmidt this season started off slow. Looks like he was injured because he's got 20 or 30 at-bats less than he should have. No home runs yet this season. .222. Grove delivers, grounded to Jeter. Going to throw all the way across to Vaughn to end the inning, and we head to the top of the 4th, 3-2 San Francisco. 007, Yoko comes by. Nice to see you, Yoko. You are trailing 3-2. You took a 1-0 lead with a leadoff home run the bottom of the first, but San Francisco torched you in the second for 3 runs, and you just scored another run in the third. You're trailing 3-2. Top of the 4th, Rodriguez Carter and Vaughn Rodriguez 0 for 1. Fly ball to center. McCutcheon's got it for the out. Carter up .238 this season. Lemon delivers. Fly ball deep past third base. Schmidt has it. I was going to say deep in the left field, but I was wrong. In the shallow left field, 2 up, 2 down for Mo Vaughn. Lemon delivers. Strikes him out, gets his 4th strikeout. We head to the bottom of the 4th. San Francisco leading the Kitsunes 3-2. McCutcheon, Berkman, and Mize due up to face lefty Grove. McCutcheon 0 for 1. It's a ball back to the mound. He's going to be out by a step. Grove now facing Berkman. The 0-1 delivery, ground ball. Jeter has it. 2 down. Johnny Mize, he's 0 for 1 as Grove delivers the 1-2 delivery. Strikes him out. A quick inning. We head to the top of the 5th, 3-2 San Francisco. Legends stops by. Nice to see you, Legends. For those of you here that do not follow Legends, I don't nearly have enough time to follow him as much as I used to. But I drop in every now and then, and he has one of the most entertaining channels on YouTube. For you sports fans, check it out. Legend Sports Universe. Lemon to face Cano, followed by the top of the order, Speaker and Jeter. Cano, who doubled his last time up, is going to follow to the catcher this time. 1 down, and Tris Speaker, probably the number 1 center fielder in the history of the Red Sox. He grounds to short. And the only reason I mention Red Sox stuff, because that's what I know. Derek Jeter to face Bob Lemon. He strikes out. Lemon's 5th strikeout. A quick top of the 5th. We head to the bottom of the 6th. 3-2 San Francisco. Grove will face bottom of Amazing's order, Baylor and Lawler, followed by Freddie Sanchez, the leadoff hitter. Jeter, a busy man. 1 down. Sherm Lawler, great fielding catcher for the 1959 White Sox is going to single into right field. Lawler's on first, not a threat to steal. Freddie Sanchez homered to lead off the game. What will he do here as Grove delivers, and he's going to hit a base hit in the left field. I think Sanchez is probably playing for an injured player, but my guess is he wants to start. He's 5 for 10 on the season, batting .500. Runners on first and third. One out. Carl Crawford hitting .381. He singled his last time up. Grove delivers that back to the mound, over to Jeter for one. Back to first. Crawford's going to be safe. Lawler scores. It is now 3-3. We have a new ball game, 2 outs. Crawford on first. Cal Ripken Jr. Throw to first. He gets back in time. The 0-1 delivery. Line drive, left field, base hit. Grove getting touched up. Crawford rounding second. He's on his way to third. That is hit number 3 today for Cal Ripken Jr. This is one of his finest years that he's playing. Schmidt, no home runs, 6 RBIs, 216. He won't end the year that way. 2 runners on, 2 outs. Grove gets the sign. The 0-2 delivery. Ground ball to the busy man Jeter. Flips it to Cano to end the inning. We head to the top of the 6th, all tied at 3. Top of the 6th inning. Amazing has 3 runs, 7 hits, and an error. San Francisco has made the most of their hits. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors. Ted Williams, some say the best hitter who ever lived, batting third, followed by Dick Allen and Yelich. The pitch by Lemon. Mize takes it to the bag himself unassisted. I'm sure Lemon faced Ted Williams quite often in his career. Someone he didn't face, I believe, is Dick Allen, who's up now. Allen hitting .208 with 4 home runs. The delivery, strikeout number 6 for Lemon. And Christian Yelich, who I know Lemon hasn't faced. Ground ball back to the mound to Mize for the out. Quick inning, we head to the bottom of the 6th, all tied at 3. McCutchen, Berkman, and Mize to face Lefty Grove. Fly ball deep in the left field. Williams is just going to watch this one head into the stands as McCutchen's going to touch them all. Home run number 3 for Andrew McCutchen, and the amazing Kitsunes amazingly take a 4-3 lead here in the 6th inning. Lance Berkman hitting .268 this season. Grove delivers. Base hit in the center field. 9th hit of the game for the Kitsunes. Grove now to face Johnny Mize. Mize hitting only .163 this season with a home run and 2 RBIs. Mize pops it up. Cano moving under it for the out, 1 down. Don Baylor, .283 hitter with a home run. He's going to pop it up. Jeter's going to put that one away. 2 more quick outs. Berkman now at first still. Sherm Lawler singled his last time up. Grove with a 1-2 pitch. And he's going to single again. It's going to go in the right center field. Berkman is going to round second, go to third. And with 2 outs, the Kitsunes threaten to open up a bigger lead with runners on first and third. And you guessed it, Freddie Sanchez, 2 for 3 today. He's had quite a day, hitting .500 on the season. Let's see what he can do with Lefty Grove. And he's going to hit it in the right field. That's going to drop. A run's going to score. Yelich is going to pick it up. throw it in. Hit number 3 today for Freddie Sanchez. It is 5-3. Runners on first and second. Kyle Crawford, 1 for 3 today, hitting .375. I'm not sure what Grove has in his manager's file, but he's still pitching. Base hit in the right field. Lawler is not a good runner. Will he score? He will, because there's 2 outs. Runners remain at first and second. Poor play number 3 by Mo Vaughn. He let that ball get through. Ripken has 3 hits today. Will Grove stay in there? It's 6 runs scored. Let's find out. The 0-1. Fly ball deep in the right field. Yelich puts it away to end the inning, and we head to the top of the 7th now with a 3-run lead. They lead 6-3. Here we go, top of the 7th. Don't sit on San Francisco. This is one of the better lineups in the league. Rodriguez, Carter, and Vaughn, they can catch up very rapidly. Bob Lemon does the number one thing he didn't want to do, put a runner on when he's got a lead. Gary Carter stepping in. Well, that's what he wanted to do. That's more like it. 7th strikeout for Lemon. Mo Vaughn stepping to the plate. Will he make up for his poor play? Throw to first. Rodriguez gets back. Rodriguez a threat to steal. Vaughn this season hitting a .192, no home runs yet. Ball gets away from Lawler, but Rodriguez holds. Full count, runner on first. Will he be going? Here's the pitch. Vaughn strikes out. Rodriguez stays. 2 away now, runner on first. Robinson Cano, .385 on the season, 1 for 2 on the day. Hit one off the right field wall today. He's going to hit this one to center field. It's going to be off the wall. McCutcheon's going to get it. Rodriguez is going to score. And Cano, his second double today. He's got Bob Lemon sized up. It is 6-4, and this is with 16 hits, not the pitcher's duel I predicted. 4 hits, 4 runs for San Francisco. 6 runs, 12 hits for the Kitsunes. Tris Speaker steps into the left-hand batter's box. .318 on the season. Runner on second. Sanchez with it. Tamais is going to end the inning. And what the hell is this? That's the first time I've ever seen that. Action PC has the strangest things that are happening. You all have heard the national anthem play previously to this. For some reason, it decided it didn't want to play and sent me some message that I had no idea what it said. So we go to the bottom of the 7th, 6-4 Kitsunes. Schmidt, McCutcheon, and Berkman. I'll never understand Action PC's games as long as I live. The pitch. Ground ball to Cano. Schmidt is out, 1 down. Lefty Grove to McCutcheon. McCutcheon's going to single in the left. He homered his last time up. He's having a good day. McCutcheon's raised his average to .271. Lance Berkman, 1 for 2 on the day. Grove with 107 pitchers delivers. Ground ball to Jeter to Cano for 1, and that's all they're going to get as Berkman makes it to first. Johnny Mize 0 for 3 today. Runner on first, 2 down. Bottom of the 7th inning. Grove walks him. Runners on first and second for Don Baylor. He's 0 for 3 today. Grove delivers. Ground ball to Jeter to Cano, and the inning is over. We head to the top of the eighth, 6-4. Amazing. I still can't get over that pop-up that said the game couldn't read the national anthem. It's played every game prior to this. I'll have to find out why, if it's ever going to play again. Maybe I'm going to have lost it, have to reinstall the sound files. That's not unheard of. Lemon looks strong according to the computer. We'll face Jeter, Williams, and Allen here in the top of the eighth inning. 2 runs behind. San Francisco's got 6 outs to make it up. The pitch. Jeter goes down as Lemon strikes out number 9. Ted Williams. Ground ball to Mize. He's done that before today. 2 quick outs. And Dick Allen. Fly ball deep in the left field, but Crawford's going to put it away for the out. 1, 2, 3. We go to the bottom of the eighth. 6-4. Amazing. Lefty Grove still strong. Lawler the bottom of Amazing's order. Sanchez and Crawford. Fly ball to left. Williams has it for the out. Sanchez has 3 hits today. You've seen him. Ground ball to Jeter. I have to check his assists in the box score. He's got a lot of them. 2 down, and Crawford. Right back to the mound. Cano right behind the mound to Vaughn for the out. We head to the top of the ninth. 6-4. Amazing. Lemon's okay. They're leaving him in. The heart of San Francisco's order, Yelich, Rodriguez, and Carter. Yelich, line drive out to Sanchez. 1 down. Alex Rodriguez 0 for 2. Base hit in the center field. Tying run coming to the plate. Gary Carter, certainly capable of putting one in the stands. 3 home runs already in this short season, hitting .227. Throw to first. Rodriguez is back. Lemon delivers. Fly ball to left. It's going to be in the stands. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner on first. Lemon winds. He delivers. And he walks Carter. The tying run is now on first base with Mo Vaughn, who struck out 3 times today. Bob Lemon's 145 pitches. Will they keep him in? Will they take him out? Let's hit this CPU button and find out. He delivers to Vaughn. He struck him out. 2 down. It's up to Robinson Cano. And I don't have to remind you, Cano has hit 2 balls off the wall, 1 in right, 1 in center. If he hits one off the wall now, this game will be tied. The pitch. Ground ball to Mize. Takes it to the bag. Game's over. The Amazing Kissoons defeat San Francisco 6-4, 6-13-1. The Kissoons, San Francisco 4-5-0. The box score. San Francisco only had 5 hits, but they made the most of it. They scored 4 runs. Grove for San Francisco pitched 8 innings, 13 hits, 6 runs, all of them earned. Allowed 2 home runs, struck out 3, walked 2. He's now 2-1 on the year. Bob Lemon 4-0, pitched a complete game. He's 5 hits, 4 runs, 3 earned, struck out 10, and walked 4. Let me check down here. I'm not terribly familiar where these assists are going to be. And I do not want to spend a lot of time looking for them. And I can't find them, so we'll let someone else tell me. There goes the game. I don't want to bore everybody to death. We are going to play through the rest of April 16th. Those are the 2 games that I am broadcasting today. St. Louis defeats DGen 6-0. Craig over Buchholz. Crystal Lake defeats Lehigh. They start the season slow. Lehigh 5-8. Verlander over Brown. Fox home run number 5. Florence over T-ville. Both teams now 8-5. Nolan over Tiant. Hagerstown defeats Chicago 3-2. Santana over May. Chico's defeats Washington 6-5. Hendricks over Tesreau. Gosselin home run number 2. Beantown over Lancaster 3-2. Vaughn over Chandler. Cravath home run number 8. Lancaster in a little losing streak after a hot start. Vegas is defeated by Manchester 2-1. Wilhelm over Robertson. Home run number 5 from Musial. Edmonton 2-1 over Philly. No home runs. Rollins 2 for 3 with a triple. Hunter over Halliday. And Maplewood 3-2 over Long Island. Caps over Franco. Lynn, home run number 1. And the last day of the game before we go over, game of the broadcast, before we go over the standings, is April 17th. Florence defeats T-ville 10-2. Reynolds over Taylor. Sandberg home run number 3. Chicago pounds Hagerstown 12-2. Downing over Klein. Herman 4 for 5 with 5 RBIs in that game. Let me get this out of the way. Chico's defeats Washington 7-4. Moore over Waddell. Bench perfect 4 for 4. Beantown over Lancaster, who is now on a losing streak. Hudson over Russell. Hayes, home run number 4. Night Raven thinks I'm unlucky for him and probably will continue to believe that after today's broadcast. Lehigh 5-0 over Crystal Lake. Luke over Gibson, home run number 2 for Martinez. Vegas defeats Manchester 8-4. Boddicker over DeGrom. That's a treat, beating DeGrom, who's almost unbeatable this season. Philly over Edmonton 6-3. Rogers over Smith. Clark home run number 1. Long Island over Maplewood. Carlton over Diker. Posey home run number 1. Cleveland 7-3 over Hadley Lake. Pena over Roughing. Wilson home run number 2. Last 3 games of the day, 5-2. Brooklyn defeats St. Pete. Sutton over Romero. Amazing continues their amazing start, 9-3 over San Francisco. Schilling over Clemens. Mize home run number 2. And Degens over St. Louis 10-8. Joss defeats Justy. Crawford home run number 5. And let's take a quick look at the standings. Moneyball, Beantown 12-5, 2.5 game lead over T-ville. Around the Horn, St. Louis 11-4, a game and a half over Florence. Lancaster 11-6, now 3.5 ahead of Degens as Degens makes their move to try to catch him. Amazing 5.5 games ahead of Brooklyn. Amazing 14-3. Hadley Lake 9-6, a game ahead of Vegas, who's 8-7. And like I said, it's going to be like that all season. And Manchester over San Francisco, who's Manchester started 0-4. They're now 9-5, so they're 9-1 in their last 10 games. A game and a half over San Francisco. Let's take one quick look over here at a snapshot, or do we want to look at the leaders? We want to look at the leaders. How are we doing through the 17th? Well, George Brett leads the league in hitting. Gary Kravitz, Smokey Burgess, and Don Mattingly are up there. Home runs, Kravitz, Dunn, and Colavito. RBIs, Kravitz, Fox, and Colavito. OPS, Kravitz, Brett, Bresnahan. Top pitchers in the league, Roger Craig, Ubaldo Jimenez, Bob Lemon, who we just saw pitch, all in the top 10. Lemon with 4 wins, Nolan with 4 wins, and Dobson with 3. Saves, Hernandez with 4. Strikeouts, Waddell, 51. And that is it. I appreciate everybody checking in to tonight's broadcast, this first of many here on my channel for Season 5 in the Field of Dreams League. You will catch me doing Wednesday's broadcasts mostly. What I do on Wednesday is whatever's left over in the month I finish. And so you'll catch me here on Wednesdays. But as always, I will advertise on both the Facebook page and Discord for when. Give everybody plenty of notice. I would like to thank Big Clue for coming by. I would like to thank Yoko, David Landau. Who am I missing here? Legends came in. MV was here of course. MV. Big Clue. After further review, Steve Towers in Midlife Crisis joined us. Did I mention David Landau? I did not know if I did that. And I think that's about it. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Have a nice evening, everybody.